Hi guys, according to timeonday.com, it is 4 a.m. and today is the 22nd of February 2022. That's 22/02/2022. You're listening to Dearest Diamond, a Diamond's Memoir. My name is Diamond and you're welcome. Woo! You're welcome, guys. It's good to be here again. My birthday. Guys, we're going to be one. We are going to be one in 2 days. Less than 2 days actually. That should be like in one day, 17 hours. No? In one day, 20 hours rather. Dearest Diamond podcast is going to be one. I was thinking about it the other day and it's kind of like the year. The year has gone by so fast. So fast. And actually, this week's episode rather, is titled Dearest Diamond, Life Comes at You Fast. Life, life comes at you fast. Like, 1 minute is here and the next is not. It's like, you need to, I don't know, it just really comes at you. And for some reason, if you're not, if you don't have the energy, you're not meeting up life's energy, you're not meeting up, then you just realize that one day, today is 20th of February 2021, and then tomorrow is 20th of February 2022, or 22nd or 24th. Man, it's been one hell of a year, one amazing year. To think that I've actually done this consistently for a year, although yes, I went back, I went back to count the number of episodes that I have done, and I think it's 35 altogether. So that means I missed out on 17 episodes. I remember there was a particular time I didn't record for 6 weeks, so that remains 11. So I was just thinking like, what did I do those remaining 11 weeks? And then I saw that you know how I join. If you've been following the podcast, you see that sometimes I join like maybe week 41 and 42 or 42, 43. You know, when I miss certain weeks that I don't record, and yeah, but it's been it's been an amazing experience so far. Um, the first episode, that's the very beginning where I did the countdown into my birthday. Um, yeah, I was thinking like, should I do that again for my next birthday? Cause yeah, I don't know. I really honestly haven't decided on what I'm going to do, on how it's going to go, but I trust that. Just the way inspiration came, or inspiration, I always wait for, not wait particularly, but there's always some sort of inspiration that comes for every of my episodes. That first one too, I was inspired to do it that way, and I believe that, yeah, I will also find the inspiration, to record for my next birthday, or for the new, that should be season two. I should call it season two, yeah. But anyway, so I'll find a way to record for that. So yeah, if you're a returning listener, you're welcome. If you're a new listener, thank you for joining and thank you for coming to listen. I appreciate each and every one of you for always coming back. So yeah, I was saying today's this week's episode is titled "Dearest Diamond, Life Comes at You Fast." I remember in last week's episode I was saying how I promised that I was going to record every week, and I just realized that today is the 22nd. I think the last recording I did was on the 14th, so yesterday made it a week, and today is the 22nd. So my circumstances switched a bit, right? And I realized that since that switch happened, it's a lot of things have not been able to stabilize for me. I haven't been able to stabilize on a lot of things. I looked at my journal today and I saw that the last time I journaled was on the 31st of January, so I haven't journaled in almost 3 weeks. Um, yeah, a lot of things I haven't been able to get back on track, and I realized that if you know how when things like that happen, if you don't sit back down, if you don't calm down and replan, realign. Remember the episode reset, realign, reset, realign, restart, or something like that. Yeah, if you don't like, I figure that if I don't do that, I probably not be able to get back into, what's important. So the first thing I had to do was, sit back and ask myself, what are the important things right now? What are the things that you must do, regardless of what you're doing, regardless of what's taking up your time? What are the things that you must get back on track? So I have those out, and then I'm like, okay, so with these that you must get back on track now, how do you intend to get, how do you intend to get back at it? Because you know, for, like, life just really moves. Last week the title was TikTok says the clock. What you have to do this week, right? So it's one thing to know that, okay, time is moving and you have things to do, but if you don't sit down and calculate and say, okay, I have 24 hours in a day, and in these 24 hours there are certain things that I must accomplish, there are certain things that I must do, then you just find out that you end up going through the day doing a lot of things and not doing what's important at all, because there's not, you never actually calm down to align yourself to the things that are important to you. So yeah, you guys, I tr- I decided to do something, yeah. And if anybody told me that I would ever be able to, okay, let me not say I decided to, but I felt led to do something sometime last week, and I refused to talk about it. It's not just sometime last week. It's, for some time now. I've had that leading. I refused to talk about it because I didn't want to jinx it. But I talked about it with two of my friends like last week, and yeah, I talked about it with my sister. So apparently today is day 6 of my fast. I started a 7-day fast. I haven't had food since today is what? Today is Tuesday. What am I saying? Yeah, today is Tuesday now. Am I right, guys? Yes, today is Tuesday. Yeah, I'm right. So, so yes, I started a 7-day fast. Tomorrow is going to make it day 7. I started a 7-day fast, and to be honest, yeah, you never know. I think that thing that they say, you never know how strong you are until you try, or you never know how much willpower you have until you get to a place where you have to, is actually true. So if anybody ever told me that I'll be able to stay, yes, I know I can fast. Maybe I used to do intermittent fasting, right? That's how I lost the amount of weight I lost. But if anybody ever told me that I'll be able to fast from food for not one, not two, not three, not four, not 5 days, I'm on day 6 now. And I can say it out loud now because I'm like, there's nothing stopping me anymore. I know that I'm going to complete it. It is, for me, it was a spiritual fast anyway, yeah. Although there's this part of me that feels like I didn't pray as much as I would have liked to, that part of you that just finds a way to try to condemn everything, but I'm snapping out of it. I'm like, no, I'm going to celebrate this success because I felt led to do it. I started it and I was able to accomplish it. My neighbor the other day, was eating fish, and she's like, "Oh, Dee, um, you want to eat fish?" And I looked at the fish and I'm like, "No, thank you." That was hard. And I've been in places where my friends are eating, and I like it's just been to see, like, yes, I've been on foods, water, coffee, smoothie. I've been on foods, but no alcohol, no food. Just abstaining from a lot of things, and I feel good. I feel lighter. I feel, like I can do something. I can do whatever I actually put my mind to do. And despite how fast life is coming at me, I'm like, I got this. I can actually do this. Like, for me, yes, of course, there's definitely the spiritual benefits of this fast I've gone on. Obviously, I've been praying as much as I can, and I've been trying to communicate with God and just let Him know that, look, go, I, because I believe that life is more spiritual than physical. I completely believe that. I believe that to address the physical aspect of life, if you can address life spiritually, if you can address it properly spiritually, the physical is nothing, compared to to the spiritual. So that's my belief. That's what I believe, So, and just trying to address it. So it's it's been good. It's been good. I am thinking, like, okay, should I, if I'm breaking my fast tomorrow, which is Wednesday, should I break by 6 p.m. or should I break with you guys? Maybe that's what I should do for like the recording of the first recording for season 2, because yes, I think that will be season 2. This first year has been season 1. I don't know that I'm going to do anything differently in season 2, because still it's my memoir. Still it's me just recording my life. I mean, the podcast is still me just recording my life, recording my experiences, sharing with you my journey, you know getting, when I just with some of my friends, I come relate, the experience that they've had with you, or when I talk to people, I come relate. I might decide in the next one to have people on the podcast, maybe do 1 or 2 interviews. I'm not sure. I might decide to switch up on my presentation. I'm not sure. But to be honest, I think that I still just want to be able to give content, because this is not like how I make money. I don't make money off of the podcast, and in life, in this real life, money must be spent. So I cannot focus, put all my attention into this, because I don't know that I intend to make money off of this for now. I really just want to keep giving, keep sharing, keep putting out there, and remaining consistent at something, because to be honest, being consistent at this, at the much I've been able to be consistent, has completely changed my life, has completely helped me, has completely taught me that accountability is a huge thing. And for some reason, I do feel accountable to you, my listeners. I feel very much accountable to you. And being able to come back here and say, oh, this thing that I said I was going to do, I have done it. And that thing that I said I was going to do, I've done it. It's been amazing. I have not been able to figure out how to completely create this community, and keep in touch with you, and hear back from you. um, my DMs are always open on Instagram, like I said, and yes, some of my listeners, they always come and say, "Oh, I did enjoy this episode, and this was good, and you said this," and it touches my heart. Really, it means a whole lot to me that there's that feedback and there's that communication with you people. I am honestly grateful. And I like it when somebody says, "Oh, I felt like you were speaking to me in this episode." Trust me, for every episode that I speak to myself mostly. And either chiding myself or praising myself or correcting myself, and that someone else can relate to my experiences is really, really is beautiful. It just really just goes a long way to say that true in life, we're not alone. Whatever we're experiencing, we're not alone. Even relating it back to relating it back to the week's title, life comes at you fast. I'm sure I'm not the only one who experiences that. You want to do something, you want to achieve a goal, you want to learn something, you want to come out, with something, and then one moment you're here and the next moment you're there, and it's like, oh my god, time has gone and haven't gotten anything done. You really, 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 we actually really just have to meet life with the same energy life gives us. Life is fast. We need to meet up with it. You need to be fast with it. Like I'm not. You know me now. My mantra is no pressure. So it's not like I'm not coming from a pressure point. I don't think pressure is ever the right way to go about anything. So I'm not coming from a pressure point, but life gives you a certain energy, and you need to meet that energy back, especially if you have goals to meet, if you have things to do. you know Find a way to not stay stuck. Find a way to get out of your head, because yes, that's one thing that's been helping me a lot lately. I refuse to be clogged in my head. I snap out of condemnation ASAP. If I feel like you're supposed to be doing this and you're not doing it, and maybe I'm not, instead of sitting back and self-destructing, like I talked about last week, I snap out of it. I'm like, okay, I didn't do it. How do I move on? How do I move on to this thing that I have to do? How do I make sure it happens? There's a part of me that wanted to start feeling like, oh, it's February. In fact, February is already over, and a whole lot of things that I have on my board, I haven't even like gotten to them. But I just quickly told myself that, look, we're just in February, right? You still have 10 months in the year to go. So start from where you are, and keep moving. And that has helped me. I'm not going to say that between the last episode and this episode I have made, any tremendous amount of progress, but I have made progress, right? And the conscious awareness of that, oh, you need to be making progress, or that I need to be making progress, that consciousness of it has completely helped me. Because, man, condemnation has never helped anyone, never ever ever helped anyone. So if there's something you want to do, man, you're stronger. I can say that from experience now, especially being able to fast off food for 7, going on 6 days now. Guys, there's really nothing apparently that as human beings we set our mind to do that we cannot do. Apparently there's absolutely nothing, as long as your desire is strong enough. Like, desire is the basis for anything that we ever accomplish. It's like, how much do you desire it? How much do you desire to be successful? How much do you desire to lose weight? Let me use that. How much do you desire um to achieve a particular goal? As much as you desire, you're able to achieve. That's just how it is. You're able to achieve as much as you desire. I remember reading that in Think and Grow Rich, when Napoleon was like, desires are the, how did he put it now? Um, I forgot it here. He said the starting point of all achievement is desire. Yes, that's like, and it's true. It's as much as the desire burns within you, you can achieve it. And desires are born, desires grow, desires die. But if you can keep your desire growing, you can keep it burning, for however much time, you're able to do however, whatever you want. And I mean that, like, negative or positive, or you are able to achieve absolutely whatever you desire. I can categorically say that now, because I would never have thought that I could, do a fast for this long. No, I would never have thought. And how did the fast go? To be honest, through this fast, I haven't felt. There are moments where I have felt like I wanted to eat, but not necessarily a pang of hunger, right? The human body is actually quite amazing. And yes, I checked my weight today, and I'm like below 70. I'm like down to 69. And it's really just, it's something. So yeah, you guys, life comes at you fast. Meet it. You can do it. Life comes at you fast. You go at it faster. Look at it in the face and be like, Maniga, you've got nothing on me. Oh. Whatever it is that you're trying to get at. Because, especially if you live in this part of the world, man, Nigeria is one wonderful place to live in. Very wonderful. Like, recently I started telling myself that, I'm not going to let Nigeria get to my head. Nigeria is going to keep doing what it's going to keep doing, and I'm going to keep doing what I'm going to keep doing. One day there's fuel, the next day there's not. One day there's light, the next day there's not. One day the price of of plane tickets are in the 20s and 30,000s, and the next day they're in the 50,000s. And it's more like they just keep doing whatever they want, and without consideration, without any form of, I don't know, I don't even know the word to use. Apathy, should I say, for the for Nigerians and everything. Everybody just finds a way to, adjust and keep going. And I don't know. I don't know when at what point the pressure is going to overboil, but I decided that in my head space, I'm going to stay clear. I'm going to stay sane, regardless of what Nigeria comes up with, regardless of what they decide to do. In my head, I'm going to keep a clear, peaceful, serene environment, and just keep going at me, keep doing what I got to do. I cut my hair in January. Apparently, yeah. I realized I didn't talk about it here, but yeah, yeah. And I wanted to do a photo shoot for my birthday, but for some reason that's not going to happen. I don't think it's about money. It's just like I didn't prepare for it. With everything that has been going on with me, I've been having it at the back of my mind, but I just didn't prepare for it. Especially as I wanted this shoot to come out a particular way, but it's not just going to be possible. So I'm not going to feel bad about it. I told myself that, okay, Diamond, you can't do a shoot before the birthday, but You can do a shoot anytime in the year, and it's not going to be too late. So that's what I'm going to use to console myself. Life comes at you, you have to go at it. You have to go at it. You have to go at it. Nobody's going to do it for you. You have to pick yourself up and go at it. So yes, that's my plenty talk for this week. Thank you guys for coming back. Don't forget, like I said, you can always send me a message on Instagram at dearest.diamond. That's my Instagram handle. And if you have anything that, any request you'd like me to pray about for you, actually, yes, that's true. If there's anything you want to talk to anybody, someone about, and you want someone to pray with you, please send me a message. I will not just pray with you, but I will also keep you in my prayers. When I'm praying, I try to remember all the prayer points, and yeah, because why are we there? We're there to help each other and give in however way we can, you know. Like I said, life is more spiritual. To me, I believe life is more spiritual than physical. So if there's anything that's stressing you out, let's meet it spiritually. Let's let's mess with it spiritually, yeah? And you see it play out in physical. So thank you guys for coming back. I'll figure out what I'm going to do, into my birthday, and I'll let you guys know pending. So yeah, turn on post notifications. Have an amazing